Hey friends, I want to talk to you today about fear and the naysayers in your life. People that poo-poo or criticize your crazy idea that you've always wanted to pursue but are too scared to do it because of money, because of time constraints, because of fill in the blank. The two ways of looking at the naysayers are the people that are criticizing or putting down this wacky idea that you have of a new project or a new app or whatever it is. You can look at it as they're being critical of you and they're trying to attack you personally. And maybe that's the case for some of you. I would say most of you, especially people that love you, that are giving you this criticism, you can look at it as a wonderful opportunity to explore how you can get that amazingly wacky and probably brilliant idea that you have accomplished. And I think about a friend of mine who, after losing a loved one, always had this dream of starting a vinyl record collective, like a vinyl dealer up in the Pacific Northwest. And talked to his wife, and his wife, who loves him very much, said, there's no money in records. You got to sell a lot of albums to make a living. We don't have the money for it. Everyone else is doing it. It's just a fad. And he thought to himself, I can get defensive and get offended by my wife's disapproval of my idea, or I can look really deep into that criticism and say, okay, these are the obstacles. I need this amount of money to get it started. I need these amount of resources to put my idea of a vinyl collective, being a vinyl distributor, because he loves music and records and stuff, into reality. I need this, this, and this. How can I get there from where I am? And it actually ended up working out for him. He started one of the more popular and more in-demand record dealers, vinyl dealers, distributors in where he lives. Because he took that leap of faith, he got really out of his comfort zone. He realized the worst thing that could happen to him is that he failed, lost all his money, but he would figure it out, start all over again. And his wife, in protest, let him do it, even though it was really scary. He was in a big-time fear mode, and he did it. So the lesson to glean from is, embrace the naysayers, the people that think your wacky idea that you want to try. Give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. The biggest tragedy in life, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this before, but I'm going to remind you, is not pursuing your dreams. Is not pursuing the things that you want to do with your life. We're only given this one life, this one opportunity. You need to say fuck you to your fear. Take that fear and light a fire under your ass. Thank the fear for lighting the fire under your ass. Thank the naysayers, whether they're your loved ones, your spouse, a friend, or even a frenemy, and thank them for being critical of your idea, because it made you look at it from another angle, made you see things differently, changed the perspective a little bit. Instead of poo-pooing the idea and not going through with it and feeling regret later that you didn't do it, instead thinking about how can I make that idea come to fruition. Think about it. Have a great week, everybody.